Comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitraging, talking about that new Apex. Got a trade setting up I wanted to show you, go over. Pretty excited about this Apex, pretty good, this leverage trading. Just can't wait for it to go live. Wait till we can make some money with it, use our money that we built up in our A-bot to come over here and make money with it. That would be nice. Boy, it sounds real good, almost too good to be true. Still waiting though, but I'm excited, I can't wait. Let's go over and check out this trade I was just telling you about. So we got a 6 moving average on a 5-minute chart. It's Bitcoin against the dollar. And it's breaking through. I'm just waiting for the next candle. There it is. Time to sell. Perfect time. So the trade is on. We're underneath it. The only way we close it, we get a green candle and we're breaking above the trend line. You got to know where you're going to get out at. So basically above this candle. We'll try to let it run down until it runs into a green candle, which hopefully will be down here. But if we run out of time on the video, we'll just stop the video and then come back and show you what happened. But that's usually how I run this trade. It works pretty well. Yeah, you look back in history, it's just been going up and down, up and down, up and down. So most likely we got a good trade. We just sold this candle earlier because we saw a small red one up here. That was the last video. But this was such a nice setup, I wanted to show you to you all the way through. So, and you can also put a AO or a MACD on here, just if you need to have more confirmation. But this is enough for me. A lot of times I do this with just trend lines. I don't even use the moving average, just put a trend line across it and wait for the break. But moving average is real good too, and it's good for exiting. On a 15-minute chart, I like to use a 20 for exiting. See, like right here, this one broke below. We had a red one, got below, sold it about here, all the way down, came back up a little bit. We got, excuse me, got a green candle. I think I would have exited there, but for sure, once it started to cross, you're exiting, so you wouldn't have lost too much more if you waited. But it's really good for exits, but it's also good for entries. And you could always put, if you were selling this down, you could always put a trend line, and when you had the break of that trend line, and that would have been that green candle. So it works both ways. So we're still a little bit negative, waiting for it to drop. Now, is this a for sure trade? No, nothing's ever for sure. This could go sideways and then go up, because we came down, we came back up, now we're going sideways. So either it's going to go down, or it's going to go sideways and then go up. You got to be prepared either way. That's trading. And then once that's over with, you look for your next setup. Usually if it goes the other way, the next setup's going to be up. But we'll see if this works out for us. At least we got the 50 to 1, so that's good. been so hot lately, and I've been running fans, and now I'm getting like a cough. It's crazy. I don't usually talk this much except when I do a video. Other than that, I'm pretty quiet. Either I'm quiet or I'm yelling. One or the other. All of a sudden, I start doing videos and I'm talking more and start getting a cough from that fan up there. Waiting for it to drop. Showing some indecision. Now the trend line is also going to be this moving average is also support. So I mean it might break above it, or it'll use as support and bounce below it. That's what I'm hoping. But even if we lose this trade, it was a good setup. That's the main thing. You can't kick yourself later for chasing stuff that's not going to work. This is a setup I use all the time. 70% of the time it works. 30% I take a loss. Probably more than 70%, but that's fair to say. The whole goal is to keep your losses small and you try to let your winners run. All because in the video we close them out short doesn't mean you have to. You let them keep going until, that's why I like the Hakanashi. You let these things run until you get to a green candle. Or you cross the trend line, which it might do right now. This trade might be over with. Starting to look that way. Getting a green candle. Let's see if it jumps up above our moving average. So we're going to have one win and one loss. Still underneath. Still fighting to stay in. And this trade works in all time frames. Candles are candles, doesn't matter. Could be a day chart. Just there's a lot of movement you don't see inside the candle. On a day chart, you see that thing go up, go down, or you take it down to a 15-minute chart, that thing was all over the board. But if you do the lower leverage, probably the 2 to 1, 5 to 1, you could do a 4-hour chart. I don't think it's a problem. Just wait for the candles to tell us which way it wants to go. Next to me, it's still not sure. It's playing with us, keeping us in suspense. So again, I'll let this play out and we'll come back to it as we get there. There we go, it's a loss. Well, that's a losing trade, so that turns into a pull trade now. So anyway, guys, can't always win. We can come back and take another trade, or we can let it go. If the next candle's green, I'd be buying this. Or if it turned red, I'd try selling it again. But that's trading. So stay Arb strong. We will come back and talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.